A crispy cracking through the room, bass groove starting to bloom, bright chords flashing in the line, everything aligned. A clear mid-high tone, sharp and wide, energy amplified, upward phrases cutting clean, sharper than they've been. Screen still glowing but I'm awake, every move deliberate, final stretch within my sight, time to strike. Momentum building in my chest, not frantic, just my best. Confidence in every breath, no second guess. No slow fade, no holding back. Laser focus on the track. Forward motion, bold and tight. This is my ignite. I push it higher, lift the line, right on time. Upward surge in every phrase, burning through the haze. Crisp rhythm in my stride, power amplified, clear projection, strong and bright. Checklist shorter than before, almost at the door. Bass groove steady, locked and strong, driving me along. Bright chords flicker in the air, signal I'm aware. Every task in sharp relief, brief and brief. No hesitation in my hand, everything as planned. Mid-high contour rising fast, built to last. Breath control but fired up, fuel inside the cup, articulation clean and clear, victory is near. Push it higher, lift the line, right on time. Upward surge in every phrase, burning through the haze. Crisp rhythm in my stride, power amplified, clear projection, strong and bright on this fight. A deadline shrinking into dots, connecting all the plots. Energy no longer thin, second wind within. Strong delivery, forward aim, dialed into the game. No distraction, no delay, here to stay. Upward hooks that hit and land, exactly as I planned. Clean and cutting through the noise, focus poise. Bright chords flashing left to right, everything inside. Bass groove pounding steady, bold, control but gold. A voice projecting through the frame, calling out my name. Final stretch, no looking back on the track. Push it higher, lift the line, cross the line. Upward fire in my tone, fully grown. Crispy driving every move, deep into the groove. Clear and fearless, bold and bright, finishing strong tonight. One more rise and one more climb, perfect time. Mid-high surge, sharp and true, breaking through. Confident and energized, fully realized. Driving rhythm hits the floor, plucks strings cut and soar. Electric tones and sharp display, clearing out the way. Clear mid-high, voice in control, locked into the goal. Hook center lifting every line, precision by design. Assignment stacked in view, working cleanly through. Measured speed, no wasted move, deep inside the groove. Mid-range, rising confident, every action relevant. Energy aligned and tight, done right. Breathe steady, pulse aware, focused everywhere. Rhythm matching every word, nothing blurred. No matter, clock won't slow, watch it go. Upward lift that hits and lands right in my hands. Driving rhythm in my stride, keeps me amplified. Clean projection, strong and bright, finish inside. Electric tones cut through the air, signal I'm prepared. Plug decks and sharp and quick, every detail clicks. Deadline shrinking one by one, cycle nearly done. Mid-range hook returns again like a steady engine. No delay and no retreat, confidence complete. Control power in my tone, fully grown. Pray the line with every beat, landing on my feet. Forward phrasing crisp and sure, secure. Momentum clock won't slow, watch it go. Upward lift that hits and lands right in my hands. Driving rhythm in my stride, keeps me amplified. Clean projection, strong and bright. closing files sent. Effort well spent, mid-high contour rising clean, sharper than it's been. Nothing frantic in the pace, just a steady chase. Power measured, not too loud, standing proud. Final task within my range, small but charge exchange. Rhythm locked into my frame. In the game, electric shimmer, bass runs deep. Promises to keep, plug lines flashing left to right. Holding tight, voice projecting clear and wide. Energy inside, one last surge before I land. As I plan, momentum clock, final round. Hear the sound, upward phrases cutting through everything I do. Driving beat beneath my drive, fully alive, clean and confident and strong. All long, lift it once and lift again till the end. Hook centered, rise sharp and true. Power breaking through. Mid-high surge, bold and bright, finished right. Bright key spark across the room, bassline cutting through. Steady beat beneath my steps, no loose ends left. Yeah. Yeah. Clear mid-high tone, locked in tight. Vision in my sight. Forward contour driving fast, built to last. Screens flicker, numbers move deep into the groove. Every motion sharp and clean, leaner than it's been. Focused intensity inside, no need to hide. Energy compressed and strong all along. Breath steady, pace increased, no time released. Firm delivery, clear command, take a stand. Full speed frame, push ahead, every line is read. Forward motion, sharp and true, power breaking through. Baseline under rising tone, strength fully grown, clean and cut, bold and bright on the high. Bright tones racing left to right, everything in sight. Steady beat keeps time precise, no compromise. Mid-range lifting, steady climb, right on time. No hesitation in my stride, amplified. Checklist narrowing to few. Final view, confidence without a doubt. Inside out, clear the line with faster pulse. No impulse, firm articulation lands as it stands. Full speed frame, push ahead, every line is read. Forward motion, sharp and true, power breaking through. Baseline under rising tone, strength fully grown, clean and cutting, bold and bright on the height. 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 Deadlines shrinking into dots, connecting all the plots. Energy precise and clean in between. Momentum tightening the line by design. Clear projection, lifted chest at my best. Nothing scattered, nothing slow. Watch it go forward, contour firm and wide in this stride. Bright keys flashing like a sign. Everything aligns, bass driving under breath, no regret. Voice projecting through the space, holding pace, steady beat and sharpen tone. Claim the zone, full speed frame, final drive. Fully alive, forward surge in every phrase. Set ablaze, bass and beat in perfect sync. Stronger than I think, firm and focused, sharp and true, breaking through. Lift it higher, hold it tight. Win the fight, mid-high rising, clean release. No decrease, clear and confident and bright. Finished right, on the height. On the height. On the height. On the height. Light percussion sets the line, sentence interlock in time. Bright chords opening the space, focus in my face. Clear mid-high, steady flame, dialed into the aim. Rising phrases, clean and short, drive mature. my sight. Measured effort, firm and fast, built to last. Controlled ambition in my chest, pushing at my best. Confidence without a shout, inside out. Breath contained, projection clear. Nothing vague or unclear. Sustained, strong, no drift away. Here to stay. Closing off, feel it rise. Fire in my eyes. Find a light, it climb that won't decline. Right on time. Cruising, guiding every move. Locked into the groove. Bold and centered, sharp and true. Breaking through. Accents cut and spark, leaving steady mark. Rhythm clean beneath the tone, fully owned. No hesitation in the stride, energy aligned. Rising contour, forward flow, let it show. Responsibility nearly done, second phase begun. Strength control but fully lit, every bit. Breath steady, body still, focused will. Confidence sustained in place, set the pace. Closing off, feel it rise. Fire in my eyes. My melodic climb that won't decline. Right on time. Punching, guiding every move. Locked into the groove. Bold and centered, sharp and true. Breaking through. Across the board, nothing ignored. Mid-high, lift and steady climb. Prime time, ambition balanced, firm yet calm. Strength in my palm, projection clearing, cutting wide. Amplified, no loose ends left to chase. Everything in place, upward sweep and steady tone. Fully grown, bright chords flare then settle down. Invisible crown, synth spark flickers through the air. Signal I'm there. Drive contained but strong and high. Aim precise, sustain ringing clean and bright. Finish right. Closing arc, last ascent. Effort well spent. Rising line and steady breath. No regret. Light percussion under drive. Fully alive. Confident and clean and true. Seeing it through. One more lift and one more climb. Sealed in time. Mid-high surge, focus flame. Own the name. Strong and centered, clear and bright. Complete the night. Complete the night. Every day I do then I did it. Snare popping in the air, bass groove locking tight and square. Electric tones flash and align, everything on the line. Clear mid-high, cut and clean, sharper than I've ever been. Upward phrases strike and land right on command. Clock is louder in my head, but I'm steady instead. No panic in the frame, only aim. Task stack tight and narrow view, I know what to do. Energy compressed and bright, held tight. Breath controlled, no waste, no slip. Grip by grip, precise words hit their mark. Spark to spark, on the line. Feel the climb, beat the time. Sharp rise in every phrase. Set ablaze, bass beneath my driving tone. Fully grown, steady determination. True, breaking through. Crisp snare cracks like a cue, pushing me through. Electric tones cut straight and fast, built to last. Oh, no distraction in the lane, no scattered strain. Mid-high contour, bold and tight, fight the fight. Oh, deadline close but I don't bend, I extend. Every motion sharp and clear, victory near. Breath aligned with sharper pace, hold the space. Energized but in control, on the go. phrase set ablaze, bass beneath my driving tone, fully grown, steady determination, true, breaking through. Pressure rising, pulse aware, but I don't flare. Confidence in every move, locked in groove. Snare and bass in tight embrace, set the pace. Upward hooks that hit and stay, no delay. Nothing random, nothing wide, laser guide. Clear projection through the frame, claim the game. Electric shimmer, tension high, won't deny. Every beat a forward step, no regret. Firm articulation lands as it stands. Oh, drive contained but burning bright, finish right. Oh, on the line, last ascent, effort spent, sharp upward fire in my tone, fully shown, crisp snare cutting through the air. I'm prepared, steady focus, fierce and true, push it through. One more lift and one more rise, no disguise, mid-high surge, clean and strong, all along, confident and energized. Deadline neutralized. Getting through. Oh yeah. Bright keys cutting through the room, driving rhythm, no more gloom. Unit strings and tight embrace, set the pace. Clear mid-high, steady fire, rising high, moderate lift in every line, right on time. Focus sharp and crystal clear, nothing blurred or unclear. Talks reduced to simple lanes, no remains. Energy direct and strong, pulling me along. Breath controlled and firmly placed, no time to waste. No distraction in the way, all in play. Confident tone, steady flow, let it go. Clean run, feel the rise. Power in my eyes, fracture hook that hits and stays. Through the blaze, driving rhythm in my stride. Nothing pushed aside, clear and focused, bold and true. Break it through. Sealed as strings cut left to right, everything in sight. Bright tones flashing like a sign, finish line. No delay in any move, locked in groove, mid-eye contour, sharp and fast, built to last. Pressure fades into control, clearer goal. Confidence without a shout, inside out. Breathe a line with every beat, on my feet. Firm articulation lands on command. Clean run, feel the rise. Power in my eyes, fracture hook that hits and stays. Through the blaze, driving rhythm in my stride. Nothing pushed aside, clear and focused, bold and true. Break it through. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Final sprint and steady frame, no loose aim, moderate climb, then clean resolve, problems dissolve. Energy refined and tight, burning bright, projection strong and fully set, no regret. Every phrase a forward push, no hush. Clear-headed and fully tuned, peak by noon. Removed restricted word, main T spark against the beat, heat on repeat. All the strings and pulse combine, laser mind, try contain but rising high. Aim the sky, steady breath and sharpen sight. Finish right, clean run, last descent. Effort spent, edgy hook and rising tone. Fully grown, driving rhythm under drive. Fully alive, clear and confident and true. Seeing it through. One more lift and one more climb. Seal the time, mid-eye surge, sharp and bright. On the high, focus fire, steady and strong. All along. Grow the way. Yeah. Off of the long drive. alive. Yeah, checklist lined in sharp array, clear the way. Mid to high, lifting my tone, fully shown. Bright projection through the room, cut the gloom. Lines to mark and lines to clear, nothing unclear. Every box a target light in my sight. Energy flips like a switch, precise and rich. Reap my clarity and stride forward. Drive, no slow down in my pace. Win this race, breathe a line with every hit. Fully lit, surge mode, feel it rise. Fire in my eyes, mid to high range, cutting through. Sharp and true, bass beneath the lifted sound. Power found, checklist falling one by one till it's done, yeah, till it's done. Oh, yeah. Up my pulse against my chest, no need for rest. Confident and crystal clean, laser beam. Every phrase a rise and knock hits the mark. Rhythm tight and clearly placed, nothing wasted. The moments I'm building clean and fast. Built to last, each complete a line I claim. Feel the flame, focus mind, no scattered thought. Everything caught, bright projection, steady aim on the frame. Search mode, feel it rise. Fire in my eyes, mid to high range, cutting through. Sharp and true, bass beneath the lifted sound. Power found, checklist falling one by one till it's done, yeah, till it's done. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Final stretch and vivid light, grip it tight. Every motion measured strong, right where I belong. Is mid-driving, lifted tone, fully grown. Clear articulation lands on command. Nothing heavy, nothing slow, let it flow. Late day energy ignites higher heights. Upward phrases punch and glide side by side. Breath controlled intensity set me free. Groove and voice in perfect sync. Edge of brink, bright and bold but still refined. Focus mind, surge mode, final climb. Beat the time, mid to high, live blazing clear. No more fear, bass and groove and tight embrace. Set the pace, checklist cleared and steady stride. Nothing denied, energy sharp, clean and loud. Standing proud, confident and fully through what I do. Yeah. Whoa, Firm beat striking clean and tight. Synth layer in the light. Electric tones rise and align. Drawing the line, clear mid high. Steady flame, finishing the game. Upward motion in each phrase. Control blaze. File sorted, tab shut down. No loose ground. Energy refined and strong all along. Motivated, calm but bright, ending right. Breath measured, placed with care, fully aware. No loose ends left behind, clear in mind. Strong phrasing, tight and clean, sharp and keen. Solid close, feel the rise, clarity in my eyes. Upward arc that lands in place. Finish with grace, firm beat, under steady tone. Fully grown, confident, and focused through what I do. Yeah. Synth shimmer cutting through. Signal clear and true. Every task accounted for. Nothing more, mid to high. Contour climbs, perfect time in line. Strength contained but clearly shown. Claim the zone. No distraction in the frame. End game. Wave me clarity and stride. Amplified. Grab the line, no wasted sound. Grounded ground, strong control in every line. Final sign. Solid close, feel the rise. Clarity in my eyes. Upward arc that lands in place. Finish with grace, firm beat, under steady tone. Fully grown, confident, and focused through what I do. Yeah. To the end, no to bend. Every motion measured, sure, secure. Energy precise and clean, sharper than it's been. Projection strong, but never wild, disciplined. Workday fading into calm, victory in palm. Upward resolve, clear and bright, sealed tight. Electric lift and steady drum, here I come. Synth player rising under breath, no regret. Drive controlled and clearly set, no reset. Everything in rightful place and with pace. Sonic close, final climb, seal the time. Upward structure, firm and true, carry through. Beat and tone and steady blend to the end. Confident and strong and bright, close it right. Lifted line and steady gaze, and the face. Mid-I surge, clean release, find the peace. Motivated, calm and clear, complete here. Confident and focused through what I do. Woo! Yeah, I wanna do it so, yeah. Yeah. Bright keys, flashing steady lines. Bass groove tight, it intertwines. Rhythmic pulse under control, set the goal, yeah. Clear mid-high with sharpened edge. Past the ledge, stable confidence and tone, fully shown. Late day flow, but energy climbs, measured times. Every task in steady sight. Locked in tight, no hesitation in my stride. Nothing to hide, assertive phrase and clean and fast. Built to last, yeah. Breath steady, rhythm aligned, focus mind. Cushion cutting crisp and clear. Shift the gear, locked in motion. Feel the drive, fully alive and wary. Hook repeats on the beat. Bass groove rolling underneath, no retreat. Confidence in every sound. Solid ground. Down, 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 da, 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 down. Yeah. Okay, more, yeah. Bright tones flicker, forward push. No rush, mid to high contour. Sharp and strong all along, yeah. Checklist fading line by line. Clean design, clarity precise. Cool as ice. Assertive but contained and tight. Directed light, flow sustained with steady aim. On the frame, pulse rising, never wild. Discipline style, clean articulation lands on command. Oh, yeah. Locked in motion, feel the drive, fully alive. Yeah. Locked in motion, feel the drive, fully alive. Embedded hook on the beat. Bass groove rolling underneath, no retreat. Confidence in every sound. Solid ground. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Momentum smooth but power packed, fully stacked. Each resolved and lifted phrase ignites the blaze. No distraction in my lane, no delay. Energy consistent, bright and inside a projection strong and clearly set. No regret, late day rhythm strong and true. Carrying through, pushing the snaps with lifted spark. Hit the mark, bright keys climbing once again. Rise and then, hook returning firm and bold. Control, voice and groove in perfect sync. Edge of brink, oh. Locked in motion, last ascent. Effort spanning every hook once more. Open door, bass groove steady, clean and wide, amplify. Stable confidence remains, no loose chains. Da, 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 yeah. Ooh, da, 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 ooh, da, 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 yeah. Clear articulation, bright finish right. Mid-I surge and grounded tone, fully owned. Crisp groove snaps into place. Bass runs steady in the bass. Upward spark inside the line. Now's the time. Clear mid-high, cutting clean. Sharper than I've ever been. Strong contour, rising fast. Make it last. Only one more line to clear, vision clear. No fatigue inside my tone, fully owned. Energy compressed and bright, locked in tight. Forward motion, no delay, seal the day. Breath held firm, no wasted sound. Solid ground, every word in steady aim. End game. Last mark, feel the climb. Power time, strong upward lifting every phrase. Set ablaze, bass driving under stride. Nothing to hide, confident and pushing through. Break on through. Groovy crisp against my chest, no need for rest. Mid-high phrases, punch and rise, no disguise. A final detail in my sight, finish right. Focus, fire, and control on the road. Nothing scattered, nothing loose, no excuse. Momentum steady, sharp and tight in the light. Pulse aligned with rising tone, fully grown. Forward surge without a doubt. Close it out. Last mark, feel the climb. Power time, strong upward lifting every phrase. Set ablaze, bass driving under stride. Nothing to hide, confident and pushing through. Break on through. Deadline edge but calm inside, steady stride. Projection bright and firmly placed, nothing wasted. One more check and one more sign, line by line. Energy intact and clear, victory near. Upward contour, bold and strong, all along. Final push with lifted sound, stand my ground. The crisp groove echo in my pace, set the pace. Bass and rhythm interlock, ticking clock. Strong sustain and sharp in view, carry through. No slow down, no retreat. On the beat. Last mark, final rise. Fire in my eyes, strong upward arc that won't decline. Seal the line, bass and groove in tight embrace. Win the race, confident and energized as finalized. Clear projection, steady breath. Crisp beat cutting straight ahead, driving bass under tread. Bright tones sparking, elevate, accelerate. Climb it high, striking fast, built to last. Sharp upward phrase ignite, burning bright. No slow down in my lane, tighten chain. Every task reduced to speed, fuel the need. Energy compressed and clean, laser beam. Firm articulation lands on command. Breath locked in, no delay, clear the way. Momentum rising hard, push the guard. Full velocity, feel the climb, beat the time. Sharp rise cutting through the air, I'm aware. Driving bass beneath the tone, overthrown focus, surge and steady fire. Take it higher. Crisp groove snapping left to right in my sight. Mid to high, lift bold and tight, win the fight. No distraction, pulling back, stay on track. Every motion clean and fast, make it last. Projection strong and clearly set, no regret. Acceleration under skin, locked within. Firm control in every word, nothing blurred. Energetic, sustained, held, unexcelled. Full velocity, feel the climb, beat the time. Sharp rise cutting through the air. Full velocity, feel the climb, beat the time. Sharp rise cutting through the air, I'm aware. Driving bass beneath the tone, overthrown focus, surge and steady fire. Take it higher. Final stretch but no fatigue, no intrigue. Confidence in every sound, unbound. Upward contour, sharp and bright, pure ignite. Checklist fading into done, one by one. No retreat and no delay, on the play. Energy refined and strong all along. crisp beat matching pulse and breath, challenge death. Drive sustain with sharpened view, breaking through. Voice and rhythm interlace, set the pace. Clear projection, firm and high. Touch the sky. Full velocity, last descent. Effort spent, sharp upward arc that won't decline. Seal the line, driving bass and lift the tone. Fully grown, focused acceleration, true. Carrying through. No slow down, no surrender. Bright and tender. Strong and steady, clear and fast. Built to last. Mid-high surge and confident cry. Amplify. Amplify. Groove rhythm tight and bright. Send sparks in the light. Electric tones lift and strike, ready to spike. Clear mid-high, sharp and clean, strong and lean. Hook centered, rising every line on design. Major task and steady side, finish right. Energy surging through the frame, claim the aim. Projection crisp, controlled and wide, nothing to hide. Rhythm locked beneath my tone, fully owned. No drift, no hesitation. Pure concentration, breath aligned with every beat. Move my feet. Final lock, feel the lift. Shift by shift, mid-range hook that hits and stays. Set ablaze, groove beneath the rising sound. Solid ground, productive surge, sharp and true. Coming through. Send accent cutting clean, bright and keen. Every detail tight and set, no regret. Forward motion, steady flame, win the game. Confidence in every phrase, driven days. Nothing random in my stride, amplified. Clear articulation lands on command. Breath steady, pace secure. Focus sure with me, clarity in place. Set the pace. Final lock, feel the lift. Shift by shift, mid-range hook that hits and stays. Set ablaze, groove beneath the rising sound. Solid ground, productive surge, sharp and true. Coming through. Last section under bright control. On the roll, mid to high contour climbs. Perfect timing lines. Momentum steady, firm and tight. Edge of height, energy refined and strong. All along. Major weight now fading fast. It won't last. Closing out with lifted tone. Fully shown. Send shimmer rising high. Touch the sky. Grooving voice and sync again. Push to win. Clean projection, bold and clear, nothing to fear. Drive contained but burning bright. Seal it right. Final lock, final rise. Fire in my eyes. Hook returning strong and clean. Cutting key. Groove beneath my steady climb. Right on time, productive surge. Confident and bright. Done right. Mid-range lift and sharp in tone. Fully grown. Bright keys, fast step, percussion, bass groove locked in motion. Forward pulse and clean design, draw the line. I clear it high, focused and bright. Everything aligned just right. Pages filled and targets met, no regret. Lines reviewed with sharp insight. Structure tight, energy steady, never loud. Standing proud, confident, tone vibrant and clean. Strong and lean, every detail checked and sealed, fully revealed. No loose thread, no delay, all in play. Controlled vibrancy and stride, amplified. Clear finish, feel the drive, still alive. Forward contour cutting clean, crisp and keen, bass beneath the lifted sound, firmly bound, late day clarity in view, breaking through, bright tone spark across the frame, own the game. Every column lined in place, measured pace. When I'm steady, firm and sure, focused core, nothing rushed and nothing slow, smooth control, projection steady, sharp and high, aiming sky. What's mid-pulse beneath my breath, challenge met, breath contained and clearly set, no regret. Confidence in every line, seal the sign. Clear finish, feel the drive, still alive. Forward contour cutting clean, crisp and keen, bass beneath the lifted sound, firmly bound, late day clarity in view, breaking through, review done with balanced pace, strong embrace. Done with balanced pace, strong embrace, energy stable, bright and tight, holding light. Final scan with lifted tone, fully shown, every section marked complete, clear and neat. Confidence without a shout, inside out, steady vibrancy remains, no loose chains. A breaking steady guiding pace, own the space, bright keys rising once again toward the end. Ooh, forward driving melody set me free, clear articulation strong all along. Clear finish, final rush, sharp in my eyes. Forward driving line and sound, solid ground, bass groove steady under stride, nothing to hide. Late day clarity remains in my veins, confident and fully through, strong and true. Mid-high surge with steady flames, the frame. Crib snare cracks tight and clean, the inner strings cut in between, upward lift in steady time, ready to climb. Clear mid-high with sharpened tone, fully shown, remaining lines in narrow view, 1 by 2. No distraction in my frame, claim the aim, energy compressed and bright, locked and tight. Every mark a solid click, quick and quick, precise words land and stay, lead the way. Breath measured, pace is strong, driving on, F-lick edge in every phrase, set the blaze. Strike the list, feel the rise, fire in my eyes, moderate, climb with punch and snap, no relapse, crisp snare under steady tone, fully grown, determined, finish sharp and true, coming through. Lit strings flick left to right in my sight, each checkbox fades to done, 1 by 1. No wasted motion in the line, clean design, mid to high contour, bright win the fight. Confidence in every beat, on repeat, energy sustained and clear, shift the gear. No retreat, no delay, own the day, articulation firm and tight, and inside. Strike the list, feel the rise, fire in my eyes, moderate, climb with punch and snap, no relapse, crisp snare under steady tone, fully grown, determined, finish sharp and true, coming through. Final stretch, but power stays, driven days, up with phrases, lift and land on command. Nothing loose and nothing slow, forward flow, focus surge beneath my skin, locked within. Last few lines dissolve away, clear display, projection bright and energy high, touch the sky. Snare and strings in tight embrace, set the pace, veggie hook returns again, push to win. Breath aligned with rising sound, solid ground, firm and steady, bold and clean, cutting keen. Strike the list, final climb, seal the time. Oh, moderate rise with sharpened tone, fully owned. Crispness snap in, underdrive, fully alive, determined, finish strong and bright. Close it right. Oh, mid-high lift and steady flame, and the game. Oh, clear and focused, fast and true. I'll check through. Mid-high lift and steady flame, and the game. Clear and focused, fast and true. I'll check through. A groove beat tight, pulse aligned, bassline steady in my mind. Electric tones lift and shine, final sign. Clear mid-high, firm and bright, words ignite. Inbox narrow, focus view, sorted through. Every message short and sharp, hit the mark. No excess and no delay. Clear the way. Energy contained and strong all along. Sustained, steady, bold and clean. Cutting keen. Breath control, pace exact. Stay on track. Intensity held in frame. Close the chain. Send it clean, feel the rise. Steel in my eyes. Mid to high, lift through the tone. Fully shown. Bass beneath the sharpened line. Right on time, controlled fire, calm and tight, finish right. Electric glow across the screen, calm and keen. Each reply concise and clear, no veneer. Groove beat pushing steady pace, win the race. Nothing scattered, nothing wide. Amplified, projection strong but never wild. Sublime style, sustain, lock without a break. No mistake. Every phrase aligned with aim. Sign my name. Focus, search beneath the skin. Locked within. Send it clean, feel the rise. Steel in my eyes. Mid to high, lift through the tone. Fully shown. Bass beneath the sharpened line. Right on time. Control fire, calm and tight. Finish right. With care, fully aware. Inbox thinning line by line. Clear design. Intensity refined and set. No regret, but the clarity remains. No loose chains. Mid-high contour, sharp and bright. Edge of light, energy intact and true. Carry through. Groove and bass and steady sync. Don't overthink. Electric shimmer, steady climb. Seal the time. Strong, sustain and tight in view. Cutting through, confident and center tone. Fully own. Send it clean, final rise. Sharp and wise. Mid to high arc, burning clear. No more fear. Bass groove steady, underdrive. Fully alive, controlled intensity remains in my veins. Clear projection, strong and bright. Close it tight, everything aligned and done. Day is one. Bright keys flashing in a line. Steady beat in perfect time. Thin layer lifting underneath. Set my teeth. Clear mid-high, sharpened aim and frame. Momentum building in my chest, no second guess. Workflow narrowing to few, final view. Energy stacking clean and tight in my sight. I set a tone direct and clear. Shift the gear, nothing drifting off the track. No looking back. Breath measured, shoulders square, fully aware. Upward motion in each phrase, controlled blaze. Rising toward done, feel the climb. Strike the line, upward arc that won't descend. Drive to the end, right keys under steady drive. Fully alive, clear projection, bold and strong. All along, all along. Oh, accent spark and glide, amplified. Each last task a steady frame, call its name. Mid to high, lift, cut and clean, sharp and lean, steady pulse beneath my tone, fully owned. Focus, tight intensity, locked in me, momentum pushing through the air. Take it there. No delay and no retreat on the beat. Assertive phrasing lands on cue, breaking through. Rising toward done, feel the climb, strike the line. Upward arc that won't descend, drive to the end. Right keys, under steady drive, fully alive. Clear projection, bold and strong, all along, all along. Stays driven phase, every motion cleanly placed, nothing wasted. Energy refined and bright, height to height, final structure taking shape, seal the tape. Confidence without excess, just progress forward, contour sharp and tight, and in sight. Steady beat beneath the rise in my eyes and layer swelling once again, push to win. Breathe a line with sharpened tone, fully grown, name some peaks but still contain self-sustain. Rising toward done, last ascent, effort spent, upward resolution clear, almost here. Bright keys shining through the sound, solid ground, a sturdy tone and steady breath, nothing left. Mid-eye surge and final claim, close the frame. Confident and driving through, workflow through. Bass groove rolling clean and tight, so we're snapping bright, keys striking in, upward light, time to ride. Clear mid-high, locked and strong, right where I belong. Last segment in my sight, real precise and tight, no hesitation in my flow, let it show. Every move aligned with beat, sharp and neat. Confident inside the frame, fuel the flame, rhythm focus, steady drive, fully alive. Breath sync with every hit, committed to it. Energy rising through the sound, solid ground. Final segment, feel the rise. Focus in my eyes, an audible hook repeats on the beat. Bass groove under lifted tone, fully owned. Confident progress, sharp and true, breaking through. Christian cuts in steady pace, set the space. Each remaining task reduced, no excuse. Mid to high contour lifts, clean shifts. Nothing random, nothing wide, amplified. Projection steady, bold and clear. Shift the gear, a moment stacking line by line. Clean design, no retreat and no delay. Own the day, oh it phrasing firm and bright. And inside, final segment, feel the rise. Focus in my eyes, and hook repeats on the beat. Bass groove under mid-tone, fully on. Confident progress, sharp and true, breaking through. Last section taking shape, no escape. Energy control but high, aim to sky. Rhythm driving every word, clearly heard. Strong, sustain and sharp in line, right on time. Final piece clicks into place, win the race. Mid-high lift and steady flame, seal the game. Groove and tone in perfect sync, don't overthink. Upward motion, clean resolve. confidence in every sound. Standing ground, no segment, last ascent, F spin. Gonna start hook once more. Open door, open door. Ooh, bass groove steady, driving on till it's done. Confident and focused, bright. Close it right. Mid-high surge, steady breath, nothing left. Progress clear and firmly shown. Task full grown. Oh. Groove rhythm steady and tight, yeah. Set strings cut the light, electric tones lift and align. Clear design, clear mid-high, direct and strong. Driving on, checklist laid in order rows. One by one it goes, balance rise inside the phrase. Focus gaze, every mark a solid click. Fast and quick, no confusion in my lane. Clear terrain, decisive tone. Sharp and clean, cutting keen. Breathe the line with steady beat. On repeat, structured drive inside the sound. Solid ground, line by line. Feel the climb, right on time. Balance lift that holds its ground. Driven sound, move beneath the rising tone. Fully owned, clean and focused, firm and true. See it through. The strings in sync with pace, set the space. Each remaining task reduce, no excuse. Mid to high, contour tight, forward light. Energy control but high, aim the sky. Every motion sharp and clear. Shift the gear, rhythm locking, step and tone. Fully grown, no delay, no wasted word. Clearly heard, decisive phrasing lands with force. Set the course. Line by line, feel the climb, right on time. Balance lift that holds its ground. Driven sound, move beneath the rising tone. Fully owned, clean and focused, firm and true. See it through. Final stretch but power stays. Driven face, upward contour bright and clean. Strong and lean. Checklist thinning to the end. No loose end, compass without excess. Pure progress. Mid-high arc and steady breath. Nothing left. Structured drive and sharpened aim. Seal the frame. Electric shimmer, tight control on the roll. Groove and tone in perfect sync. Don't overthink. Forward motion, clean resolve. Problem solve, clear articulation. Bright and fast, built to line by line. Final rise, fire in my eyes. Balance, contour, cutting clean. Crisp and keen, groove steady under stride. Amplified, decisive drive and steady tone. Fully shown, structured finish. Sharp and bright, close it right. Surging confident claim and the game. A crisp drum pattern snaps in line. Baseball steady tight design. Bright tones flash ignite the room. Clear the gloom. Clear mid-high sharpened edge. Past the ledge voices fade, decisions made. No charade. Notes aligned and action set. Targets met. Energy refined and bright. Cutting tight. Late day focus, steel and flame. Own the frame, breath controlled and firmly placed. Nothing wasted, no loose threads left to tie. Aim it high. Raise, look, phrasing tight and clean. Cutting keen. Sharp rap, feel the climb. Right on time, tight up, rising through the sound. Solid ground, bass and drums in lockstep. Drive, fully alive. Focus, finish, bold and true. Follow through. Agenda close with steady tone. Fully known, every point reduced to core. Nothing more. Mid to high, lift sharp and fast. Built to last, momentum steady, never wild. Disciplined style. Gusher snapping under stride. Amplified projection, bright but still contained. Self-sustained. clean breath, aligned with final beat on my feet. Clear articulation lands on command. Yeah, sharp rap, feel the crown, bright on time, tide hook rising through the sound. Solid ground, bass and drums in lockstep, drive for your life, focus, finish, bold and true. Follow through. Conference lines are fade to done, one by one, energy intact and high. Aim the sky, every phrase with purpose set, no regret, confidence without display. Lead the way, late day sharpness in my tone, fully grown, final call and final sign, seal the line. Drum pattern crisp and clean, strong and lean, bright tones lifting once again, push to win. Breath control and steady pace, own the space. Hook returning firm and tight, close it right.